the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny.
The beautiful waters of Lake Eola here in downtown Orlando, Florida. We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We take a look at the Cavaliers, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
Kevin, you know, it's been a very impressive run for this team. However, you've got to realize they have not played the top dogs in the league. Nonetheless, whenever you can put together consecutive wins or a good stretch of basketball, you deserve some credit for that.
Yeah, it won't matter to them that a lot of their wins have come against teams that might not be considered among the league's elite. But all they can do is beat who's ever in front of them. And that's what they've done here.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Love and Verjao are up front. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And the shot is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Houdini passes to Gordon. About a minute played so far here in the first. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Magic on defense. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Irving dishes to LeBron. He kicks it to Verjao. Love with the screen on Oladipo. Smith with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Smith the pass to Verjao. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at us.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
At the elbow, it's James. The putback, and it's slammed in by Verjao.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Freak number 1, Kyrie Irving 3rd.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Now, here is Smith. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Utah.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cavaliers trailing. To the middle, stolen by Gordon. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Gordon kicks to Harris. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Irving. And Irving comes to help. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. No good with the triple.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Black.
Kevin, he said he expects their interior defense to be airtight tonight. He said shot blocking is something our team can really hang its hat on. That ability to contest and deny shots inside frees us up to be more aggressive on the perimeter. So in a sense, it's really the foundation for us defensively. Guys, we'll see if they can build on that to secure the W.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Both free throws good from Houdini.
Fans, get ready for your magic dancers. Magic dancers.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Thompson in the corner. To the middle. Here's Love. Shot is no good. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Houdini. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Really left alone that time. 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Here's Houdini. He's got 8. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Here's Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. So it's Orlando now. They lead by 4. Here's Houdini. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
For the Magic, Azania, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Payne in for Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Here's Payne. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Baseline jumper. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Wesley Johnson has subbed for Tobias Harris. And then for Cleveland, Rodney Hood comes in for James. And Hunter subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So it's the Cavaliers now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Right side jumper. Thompson outside. Here's Hood. Cleveland gets it back. 1:30 left to play in the first. Shoots the 3. Can't hit. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Payne. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And good passing setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That's good. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really an extraordinary game for Houdini. He's already up to 11 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause. And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Here's Hunter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Outside Shumpert. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Now the dish to Johnson. And the pass to Houdini. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Shumpert passes to Hood. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We were winning playoff games.
Again, just another part of the match. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. For Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Houdini, he's in at the point. Hezonja is out there with Johnson. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Nene in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He ended with 41 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Feeds to James. They set the pick. High, arcing shot. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. Johnson with a screen on Irving.
Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Johnson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Johnson's got his first basket of the night. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Hood, guarded by Oladipo. Thompson buries it from about 10 feet away. Thompson's got 8 points.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Houdini, 13 points in the game. Nene left side. All sorts of time. Again, the miss by Nene.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Hood. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Kept alive. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Houdini. Johnson the screen. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
All right, let's go.
All free throws good from Houdini. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. To the paint, here's Johnson, and that one is hammered home. But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
James with it. A 29-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
It could go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Love and Varejao are up front. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Shumpert in at the 1 spot. Here's Houdini. 5 on the clock. They double in with Love. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Buries it from 3-point range. Vucevic has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Magic. Smith against Oladipo. Smith outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Houdini. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. James kicks to Varejao. Ball's knocked loose. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Magic leading by 4. Here's Houdini. He's got 15. It's deflected. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. James wide open. Sinks the 3-pointer. James has got 16 points.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Houdini. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 18 points for him. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Gordon, the pass to Houdini. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Gordon. Uncovered, and the basket good. And now a 6-point Magic lead. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Smith outside. It's a pick by Love. Smith kicks to Love. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Houdini. He's got 18. Thrown down hard with both hands.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Well, wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Magic leading by 5. Here's Houdini. He's got 20 inside. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 8.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's a pick by Love. Smith dishes to Love. From the wing. Again, the Cavaliers score. Well, you've seen some terrific offensive basketball over the last month. A lot of it thanks to the substitution. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini, puts the move on, and he gets the bucket.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. .130 left in the third quarter. Irving up top. It's rebounded by Houdini.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. And he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Vucevic is screen on Irving to the middle. Layup off the pick. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 11. LeBron kicks to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. The drive by James. Misses the wing J.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
17 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Payne. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Hood.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Nice.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. And it's Houdini at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Picked by Varejao. Smith drives in. Back to Varejao. Shot clock at 6. Smith kicks to Love. Pulls it from 20. And it takes a hard bounce.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Harris, right side. Misses the 3. Irving kicks to Smith. Varejao setting the pick for Smith. Off the pick. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 12 points for Love.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. The trade. The second chance effort. Vucevic with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Irving kicks to Smith. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Here's Houdini. Vucevic a screen on Irving. Down low. And Vucevic again. Vucevic has got 11 points here in just the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Magic Dancers.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
In the corner, it's Gordon. There's the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Shumpert passes to Love. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Vucevic a screen on Irving. Houdini passes to Vucevic. Rebound Love. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Smith. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And it's slammed in by Varejao.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Houdini. It's Vucevic, top of the key. No one near him. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Irving drives in. Vucevic with the block. And here we go with the Magic fast break. A second chance effort. No good. Good D from Love.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the pass to Houdini. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's a 7-point Magic lead.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. And another miss by Cleveland.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Payne, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Cleveland also making a change. LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
James against Harris. Good. And that's now 18 points for LeBron.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Here's Houdini. Open shot by Harris. The Magic again can't hit. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. LeBron leading the charge.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 20 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
That free throw good from Houdini.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.
Nice shot by James.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Vucevic is screen on Irving. Down low. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic dances.
LeBron dishes to Bergeron. And it's blocked by Gordon. But they'll get another chance. Magic leading by 7. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Houdini. Back to Gordon. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving kicks to James. To the middle. Here's Smith. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
You better listen there. Cavaliers time.
It's stolen by Vucevic. The feed to Harris. Here's Houdini, covered by LeBron. Payne passes to Vucevic. That's good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Irving comes to help. Harris passes to Houdini.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, It's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
In the corner, it's Gordon. All sorts of time, and that one goes long.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Stretch the floor, isolate up top. Spacing.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now here's Irving. Here's the 3. And Bergeau kicks to LeBron. And here's Love for 3. It's money from deep.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, saw lots of things I could exploit out there. It's like every defense.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Shaq, what'd you think?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. He's their floor general, guys, and tonight he showed everyone why he's got the keys to their offense. He was dropping dimes all over the place. A grand total of 14 assists. He was always one move ahead, keeping the defenders on their heels the entire game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sport.